There you go. It's working good?
Yeah.
It's Kylan approved? All right. Thanks for helping, Bubba. Did you find him, Case? We're looking for a certain elf this morning.
I'll give you a hint.
Their name's Snowbell.
Colder, hotter.
You have to search high and low. No, he's not in anything, maybe.
You'll be able to see him.
With your eyes.
We're looking for a certain elf.
Wow.
Cash saw it right away. Casey's still looking.
Look up.
Wow.
Did you find him?
I wonder why it's so
There he is. Good job.
Wow.
All right, let's go to school then. Let's go.
That's a pretty tricky place.
Pretty tricky place. Go check on this trailer today. Today we're going to get some answers. I appreciate all your comments, guys, and I will definitely address that today. I just need to get it right and get it back on the road. You looked everywhere and then you saw him? Bye, Mama. It's Hawaii shirt day. This guy doesn't have actual Hawaii shirt, so he's wearing North Shore, Uncle Jason, and I'm bringing nitrate because I'm about to get dirty, greasy.
Are those my gloves?
No, one of our subscribers sent us these.
Okay.
And, or maybe they're yours.
Those are mine.
Well, then one of my subscribers sent me those
The
ones.
large ones, yeah, those are medium.
All right, I'm taking the large. My bad.
Okay.
Got these gloves. Thanks, guys, for sending me these. We're about to get greasy. Love you, Mom. No. No, the big white truck's broken. It's actually the trailer that's broken. We're taking the red truck. Come on. High of 65 today, guys. So we are taking the red truck. Let's go, crazies.
Is it because of those holes in the trailer that make it broke more?
No, one of the tires almost fell off because the nut was loose.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, yes. Let's get in this thing. Have a good day. Thank you. You too. We're at school, and that is a good sign. Our trailer was right there, and it's 8:02 in the morning, and I came down here to kind of help them, see if I can grab parts, do whatever, and it's already in the bay. So let's go check on it and see what we got to get, see if we're missing anything, and see if we can get those caps, all the good stuff. All right, let's go. Ooh, brought some tools myself in case I, all right, why are you blinking at me? Oh, because the key's in. Okay, never mind. Yeah, my morning coffee. Brought T-Dubs one too. Okay. Yeah. Oh, let's see if we got all the parts. The biggest thing is I think that cap. But the innards, if the innards are good, then we shouldn't be in too much trouble, you know. Hopefully it's right in this bay right here. Let's check it out. No siree. It's got to be down there more. So that's like a whole roll for a roof. Like they roll that out for your roof. They got the wood at the bottom. So. Oh yeah, and the work shirts. Let's go see where that trailer's at. And so right here, Stemco axle fasteners. That is what, like, looks like it failed on us or was maybe installed incorrectly or just let go. That little thing right there should keep that from ever backing off. And it was there, but maybe the bearing just exploded behind it. I don't know, but that is definitely, they have these on hand, and then they have all the it's a spring brake valve. Okay, those go out a lot too. But yeah, we're just not sure where the bearings are. Probably in a separate area. But yeah, and they got shoes, chambers, all the good stuff. All right, she's in here. Let's get to work. Everybody's working. Oh man, trailer repair. Just happened, yeah. Because if I would have been driving any further, that whole wheel would have came on.
You would have scored that. Pretty good.
She looks clean. At least we don't got to get a new spindle. Man. Crazy, crazy. We're gonna get new drums too because ours are pretty getting there. Getting a little lip in them. Oh yeah, that one's about to say bye-bye too. Well, these are what the bearings have in them, guys. These should be all through here. And they got a cool little tool to get the wheel seal out there. There you go. You'll find a bunch of those in there. I wonder if those were what was ripping around and tearing that apart.
Yeah, that's
definitely what was tearing that apart. Click, click, click. They wanted to get out.
The other one said bye-bye.
We gotta clean this hub out, guys, and we're gonna do new brakes at least on this one, and then we're gonna check the other side, guys, and just get back to confident and rolling down to Florida.
The wear to that, it's gonna wind up touching the metal at the end. You know what I mean?
Making noise. And so our two front drums are fine. Our one over there is brand new. This one's still great, so we're just doing the two back ones, guys. You'll feel a little lip in here. So we still got plenty, but we just want to make them brand new. So we're getting new brakes on the rear axle. We're gonna pop this one apart too and check that hub, and just go over everything, guys, so we feel good about it. So that's what a brand new one will look like. Plenty of pad. Oh yeah, maintenance, maintenance, maintenance. We're gonna do it. We were right the first time. So the bearing just disintegrated, guys. I know we thought that the nut actually backed off, but the nut backed off because those rollers were kicking in there and kicked it off. So it's just sad and it's unfortunate, but there's nothing you can do about it. And talking to Travis, even this happens all the time where these hubs will just let go, and those tires. You've seen videos before of tires just rolling down the street, and it's just preventative maintenance. We repacked them, but we're doing new bearings. We're gonna pop the caps on these ones, and we might just do new bearings on this side too. But it's really weird that only the driver's side, the first one went, now the second one went. And we got so lucky we got it when we did, because if we would have drove on that any extended period of time, we would have done the same thing the other one did, and just eat up that spindle, and might have even just had old wheels come off. So trailers, no matter how new they are or how good a deal you think you're getting, something like this could happen anytime. Yeah, see, she's still got all that pretty grease in her.
Yeah.
We just repacked these things. Isn't that crazy? So I wonder if that bearing went and then the rollers just took out the clip or somehow knocked it.
It just blows my mind that clip was still on that nut.
Yeah,
when that nut or that clip has that groove to go in that keyway.
Like how did it come out of there?
Yeah. And that's
crazy.
really
yeah, so we just repacked them all, guys. It's not like we had to use our air. It's just the bearing said no more. And after that goes.
Yeah, I ain't got my tool with me.
That's crazy.
Let's take it off. Do that front bearing and see what it looks like.
Yeah. Because I don't really want to keep blowing bearings and keep coming back.
No, I agree.
There's a 2014 trailer, so I mean, do people just replace bearings sometimes, or?
I'll be honest with you.
Just,
a lot of people don't even truthfully pay attention to it.
To
You know what I mean?
it's
one of those things. I mean, it's behind something.
Yeah.
You know, you can't physically see it. The only
Until
thing you can do is maybe watch your wheel wiggle or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Until your tandem's go rolling down the road past you. You're like,
Until you
man.
actually see it, man, you don't see it. You know what I mean? I'm probably.
Of course, it's going to get tight at the end.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Million threads holding it on there too.
And so I thought I had to get torque heads to take that off, but that actually disconnects right there.
Yeah, that
okay,
actually
I tried, but
it looks like it does.
It looks like it doesn't. It just keeps spinning, but I'm like, no. So it does.
Come on now.
Almost.
I'll throw some more grease in here too.
Okay, yeah, just repack it again. They got plenty of threads. So for it to do all that, like it had to come out that far, spin itself with that clip in there. But once it got past that little lip.
And I mean, the wheel is turning the opposite way too.
Yeah, so it would have been.
Yeah, unless, I mean, whenever you went in reverse, you know.
Yeah.
Come on now, baby.
It's probably loose. Just pull it. Yeah, there you go. Bearing looks, I mean, that's the thing. It looks just fine.
Yeah.
But how are you supposed to tell when they're going to blow? That's what you said. People just don't pay attention to them.
I mean, literally, and whenever you get all that grease, you can sit there and wiggle them, I guess, but that's not going to give you a real telltale sign.
Yeah,
you know?
if it's gone or not.
I mean, a lot of times, if somebody does do the visual inspection on them, pulls the caps off and does do what I'm doing right here, first telltale sign of seeing stuff would be like heat marks, you know, crazy colored metal, or even
shavings,
rollers being flat and chips knocked out of the rollers.
Just blows my mind that it just decided to go. Like it just.
And my thing is too, like we've already said, that had to have happened, like you called it, as soon as it happened.
Yeah.
It had to, because there's nothing on the races. There's not a nick, scar, mark, nothing.
It would have ripped up like my last one. My last one was chewed up.
Right. And I mean, them races, once the bearings go out, that's what they ride on.
Man.
And races, they are able to be changed.
All right, guys. So the consensus is, like, you can't tell. Like, I don't know what's going on with my bearings on that side, but it's both the left ones are brand new now. Brand new brakes, brand new bearings. The right ones are holding on, and that bearing seems to be just fine. So, and we did repack all these guys. It's crazy. All right. We'll check that one and get going with these new brakes. And in the words of Brad Pitt, the boys get a pair of them new shoes from the movie Snatch. Crispy's never watched it, but he will watch it. And we are changing out mud flaps, guys. We're going to represent local. Oh, yeah. So there is our new drum. Repacked our bearings again. Got our nut back on. And there's our old drum. Making progress. We got our hub all clean, all that bearing pieces that were sitting in there. Got our rim clean, and we got our new mud flaps on, and we're gonna be ready to go. And we're gonna stick with grease, guys. I know a lot of you are saying go with oil, but it's kind of 50-50. What Travis is saying, and if we did go to oil, we'd have to take them all apart, clean them all out, and switch all the caps too. So we're gonna stick with the grease, guys. Oh yeah, but we're clean and getting ready to go. Crispy has our new drum on. Okay. So here's our new cap that comes with the new bolts and new seal. And yeah, I thought that had to come off with the hex, but this one's actually got like rivets in it. And then there's the hex, and it just unscrews. So if you ever have that cap off, it just unscrews. All right. And we got our new shoes over here. And we're so lucky that that surface is clean, guys. We're checking this one too, guys. Got our new grease down there. Our grease getting worked in there, but put that back on and make sure the seal's doing good and get it going. All right, so all the bearings are checked. And what really made no sense to us as to why the nut came off is there's a little groove right here. And you can see well, you can't really see the grease, but this orange ring has a groove that goes into that. And there's no way that nut can back off with that in there. So the bearing disintegrating must have hit these clips or something and loosened it. And the fact that the clip was still even on there was mind-boggling to us. So we don't know exactly how that nut came off, but it should not even be able to move. So, all right, well, she's greased. Bearings are good on this side. We're just praying that we can get some answers and hopefully be worry-free for a while. There we go. So we just checked that one and put that back together, get it tight, and there we go. We're fixing it, Bubba. You can touch, yeah. We got the new brakes on the back and we checked all the bearings. You want to go see what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay. Stay by Mama though, okay?
Stay by Mama. And Mama here.
Come on. So those are the other tires right there. And this is Crispy. He's putting on, this is my little one. He's torquing the hub back down. See, look.
Come take a look,
He's putting it back on. Go fix it. Look, watch, Kai. Let's spin. Want to spin it? There you go. It's working good?
Yeah.
It's Kylan approved? All right.
I remember being that age.
Thanks for helping, Bubba. Good job. Taking Mama's car. Dad's got to get home in his truck. I know. Life is not fair. No, I got to go back and work, baby. Come on, let's get you in Mama's car. I'll take you for a ride later. We'll go get some lunch or something, okay?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to go get lunch, Kitty?
We'll see how long it takes here. I'm just blessed that they're getting it done right now.
Yeah.
That they're working on it. Oh, man. All right,
By
Bubba.
the way, thanks for putting my lights on the other side of the car.
Oh, did it stay on?
Yeah.
Because the magnets were kind of like...
I know, I noticed that, but I mean, it stay on, so I'll do the other side.
No, they did stay on because the pieces were trying to bend them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's cute, though.
Christmassy. I love you.
I love you too.
I'm gonna go back to work. I'll see you in a little bit, baby.
Say bye-bye, Dada.
I love you.
Oh, this is.
Okay, I'll give you a kiss.
Oh, no, stay right there. Who's coming here?
Well, hugs. That was a huge blessing. They could stop by and see me. Huge blessing that this hub went out when it did, and we caught it. Importance of a post-trip, pre-trip. Should have post-trip before I went out to the weekend, but man, lucky we caught it. Lucky we had great people here. Got new brakes. All of them are repacked and checked. Just mind-boggling that there's no warning sign, even with heat or anything. And when that bearing goes, it just goes. So new bearings, and we'll pray that we have some worry-free miles for a while. But blessing that it happened when we were by the house, for sure.
I mean, you possibly could have reused this one.
So we found our problem, guys. Some reason all the threads are gone. It's smooth down here. All the threads up here, you see how they're there? There's nothing on the bottom. That could have been our problem, but the actual nut has all of its threads. So it's not like the nut was grooving it out or anything. So maybe this spindle was messed up before. Yeah, definitely gonna have to call the axle doctor. I don't think they can. So we're gonna have to get a whole new spindle on again. So somewhere along the line, like it'll go to a certain point, it'll stop. Somewhere along the line, this was messed up before because the threads are not messed up, but there are 0 threads on the bottom. You can kind of see them. And then down there, nothing. So it's completely smooth on the bottom. That is crazy. Right there. So somewhere along the line, somebody torqued it wrong or cross-threaded it. And when we repacked them, maybe that was the last draw. And when that bearing went, since the wheels were rotating this way, one of those pieces of bearings must have pushed it with enough force to knock it forward, and then it got out of the groove, and then the whole nut came off in the cap. But the craziest thing about it all, this is our old nut. It has all of its teeth. Not any of them are sheared. So the spindle was messed up to begin with. It was a matter of time when it gave it enough wiggle room, probably, and so the bearing decided to start going once it got a little room, and then it knocked it off. That's so crazy. We were so lucky we got it when we did. My goodness. All right. Now we have to cut that whole spindle off again, wait for the axle doctor, and then put it all back together. But we need those threads to be perfect. So I got all these cleaned off. This is the old nut. It's the old ring. See how the new ring has a completely perfect square to it? Let's see how that one does not. It's rounded. And also it has a wear mark on it, so it was just skipping over time and letting this thing go. But it's so crazy that the threads are perfect all the way around on the nut. But there's 0 threads on the bottom of that spindle. So somewhere along the line, that spindle was taken out. Oh, so that's our problem. At least we know, because it just like didn't make any sense why this nut would back off, because it should not. So got answers. Now we're taking all this apart, cutting that spindle off, and welding a new one on. Here we go. And we would have been done in about 2 hours, guys. We got started about 8:05 a.m. and it's 10:01 right now. But when we started to put that nut back on, that would have been the last thing. Then it's put the tires back on, the hub back on, the drum back on, then the tires, and we would have been smooth sailing. But something told Crispy when he was putting that nut back on, like, hey, it's not going on, something's wrong. And he checked the bottom, and everybody else came over there too with their flashlights, and they said, hey, there's no threads on the bottom of this spindle. So, oh, trucking, guys, always something. Downtime kills you the most, but get it done right so it doesn't happen again is the biggest thing I'm worried about. So those rings right there, I'm gonna keep that for a souvenir, and we'll get the axle doctor out of here soon enough. But yeah, so
what's crazy is when they put a spindle on, it's stronger than the
original.
Oh, really? You'll break it. That was the last one.
That's. They said it came in smoking.
I forget who's.
Look at that, guys.
I forget whose trailer that was.
That's the outer bearing welded itself.
Yeah.
You guys tried to like cut it off, get it off?
Oh, okay, it wouldn't come off right.
Look at those marks.
But,
Oh, goodness. So it's threaded all the way down, but you have to get it started because like that one's gone too. Look at those threads.
yeah, that one.
Completely done. But yeah, so our last one, the one back here welded, that piece welded.
But what they do
Done.
is they cut that spindle off.
Yeah.
They have a machining apparatus that they hook on the spider on the axle.
Yeah.
And it machines out the interior of the axle. And the new spindle has a extension.
It goes into it.
And it slides up into the axle.
So it's even stronger.
They plug weld that, and then they weld the outer of the spindle all the way around.
My goodness. Well, we're at the mercy of them now. So they are in North Carolina, but they have like 4 trucks that just do this consistently. So this is not an uncommon problem, guys. So if you're out here in trucking, I wouldn't say expect this, but don't be alarmed or astonished that it happens. So, I mean, that's a pretty bad day for this guy too. And that was recently?
Yeah, that was last month.
Last month.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, that makes sense. So at least we have answers to why the nut backed off. And the mess must have been down the line. Somebody else had cross-threaded or done something to mess up those threads and get it out of there. But also when the bearing exploded, these little guys were helping to knock it off, spinning through there. So makes sense. Waiting for the axle doctor. And while we wait, Travis is just gonna text me and let me know what they say, what day they can get there. That'd be awesome to get there today, but probably tomorrow or the next day. It takes them a couple days, but once they're there, it's a pretty quick process. Just like we had done last time, but that's like $1,200 to $1,400 just for that spindle to be replaced. So cost of the spindle's only like $150, but cutting it, welding it, making sure it's right. All right, so we're at the mercy of them now. At least we know what our problem is. That's just crazy that both sides on the driver's side, bearings exploded and something was wrong. So down the line before we got that trailer, somebody messed up something. So we're at the mercy of them, but it's a blessing that we don't have a fire. We don't have our trailer completely at a total loss. And I looked at the wife's location. I know where she's at. So she's at Walmart. So we'll get some groceries here, and then we'll probably get some lunch. And I don't know, guys. I'm restless. I like to be working. I like to be doing something, but when I have to wait for somebody else, I'm at that mercy. So I think a lot of you guys are the same way. I want to be out here making some money, especially before the holidays. We're blessed. All the bills are paid already for the month, but we want to keep progressing. We want to keep, the trucking is a feast or fathom thing. And the downtime, this would be the longest I've been down. I was down 6 days when I rebuilt the motor on my Volvo. I was down 7 days when I rebuilt the motor on the W9. This will be like, I'll be down 5 or 6 days. If they can get it done by Friday, that'll be 5 days I was down. Hopefully get a load Friday, but we're at the mercy. So that's the thing, downtime takes you a whole week of your revenue. That could be up to $5,000 in a good market. So, all right, trucking, it's just another day. I found you. What are they?
Stuffed pancake bites? Do you like that?
Probably not. They don't even like corn dogs. And we appreciate you, Brian, for that gift card. And Tank saw Starbucks on the way walking out of Target. And we got a pink cake pop. Okay, is that good? And you also have some kind of pouch thing. What is that? Strawberry banana, huh?
He loves those.
From Peter
I need
Rabbit's?
to find that brand. I don't know where I can
What's
find
going
it.
on?
Hi,
Hello.
your favorite barista.
There you go. We love the Bucks. All right, you ready? Let's go. Now it's time for Mama Dada food. So that's a wrap, guys. Still no update on when the axle doctor will be there, but we definitely have to get it cut and re-welded on. And it's pretzel time, guys. Oh yeah, the Applebee's pretzels, we love them. And Tank is calling a neighbor. Oh yeah. But till then, we found out the problem. We're very lucky. We count our blessings that we didn't lose our tires on the highway and hit someone's car or something. So
Thank you so much.
yeah, we got some French fries. There we go. But yeah, we'll get that taken care of. Get back on the road and pray that it's worry-free for a while. And something like this happens to you guys, just keep your head up the best you can and don't mess around with it. When you start seeing something leaking or something getting hot up there, it could completely implode that bearing and take off that nut like it did on this one. Last time the nut stayed on, and this time for some reason the bottom threads were already stripped out. So unfortunate. We'll get to the bottom of it. We'll get a new spindle on there. We'll get it tight, and we'll get that clip in there. But Southeast Trailer Mart's doing all they can, though. So God bless you guys. We'll see you on the next one.